Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another Dreamlight Valley Daily Show here on the Greymane Gaming channel. Happy Sunday, everyone. I hope yours is starting out magically. It is the last day, the final day of the winter season. Oh, it went by so quick. Tomorrow, a brand new, fresh spring day starts. Monday. Monday's going to start off our spring season. I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of glad to have spring here finally, and just to get rid of the snow and welcome the warmer weather. I don't welcome the insects or the bugs, but the warmer weather I'll take. Not hot weather, just warmer. I like it in like the mid 70s is always the sweet spot for the weather here in the Northeast. We don't, we're northern folk up here. We don't like that really hot weather they get down in like the South. We don't like that 90, 100 degree weather that where it gets sticky and hot. I went out to like Arizona and I've went to Las Vegas, and that weather I don't mind so much because it's dry. There's really no humidity. I don't mind that so much. I remember getting off the airplane in Las Vegas and just that heat hitting me when I walked out of the airport. Just that dry heat it's kind of like being in a sauna, but there was no humidity. It was like, wow, it's hot, but I'm not really, I don't feel hot. I feel the heat on my face, but I'm not sweating or anything like that. It's weird. It's a weird kind, to me. Coming from the north, that's weird because when we have hot weather, generally it's accompanied by high humidity. So it's almost like a rainforest. Not so much like that out in Arizona and Las Vegas, at least when I was there. Um, Spent some time in Henderson, Nevada, and it was a really nice area. I didn't like the idea. Now you have to understand, I do not like insects. I do not. I don't. I have a no. I just don't like them. And I remember our friends that were out there. They were like, "Oh, make sure when you take off your shoes, you turn them upside down because you'll remember to check them for scorpions when you put them back on." And check under the picnic table for black widows and black widow webs. And I'm like, this is too much to remember every day. I wouldn't want to live out in a place where you have to look over your shoulder all the time. Check your bed for snakes and stuff or whatever. Check under your bed for spiders. And I'm like, no, that's too much paranoia for me. I don't want to live in a. Yeah, hey, listen, the people who are used to it, I'm sure they absolutely love it. I just couldn't live in an area where I have to always look over my shoulder. I mean, I do live in that, like where I live, you have to look over your shoulder for black bears, okay? So, but you can see them coming, right? If you got a 300-pound black bear, they're coming after you. They're not going to be hiding in your shoes or in your pillowcase or something, You know where they are. So I'm okay with that, and I have never run into I've never run into that kind of incident to where I have to worry about a black bear approaching. So, nah, that's the worst of it in the Northeast, at least the parts that I come from, are the black bears that could possibly be out there somewhere, but you would know if I've not seen one, in the area that I'm at least, that would attack anyone. I've seen them, but just not in the way that people would imagine running into a bear out in the wild. You're more likely to run into a black widow out in the warmer areas than you would a bear here. Number one, because there's like a few months of winter and they're hibernating, so they're not even around all year long. So your chances tend to go down when it comes to running into bears. Let's see. News for Dreamlight Valley. Not much news going on. Of course, we have the shop, premium shop, restarting again in 3 days. And look, I did buy the posters. Now, I don't want to seem like a hypocrite. Maybe I do seem like a hypocrite when it comes to that. Um, but I did buy them because I had an excess of moonstones. And I love the posters. As I said when they arrived at the premium shop, said they're amazing looking. Amazing looking, but they're high price. They're too much. They cost too much. I still say they cost too much. I'm not saying that I would not buy them. I'm just saying I spend way too much money and I paid a high price for them. Are they worth it? No. There's only 3 of them and they cost $1,200, but I had an excess of moonstones. I don't know what's going on with the moonstones. The last 2 days, not today, but yesterday and the day before yesterday, I found 3 moonstone chests each day. 350 moonstones per day, which is unusual. Maybe they've upped the drops of the moonstone chest. I don't know, but I have found 3 both days. So I had an excess of moonstones. I was completing the rest of the duties for the Star Path, which ends in 10 days. So if you haven't done that, you might want to expedite a little bit on your duties for the Star Path. And I just said, oh, well, I like the posters. They're high price, but I'm going to pay it because I absolutely like the way they look. But they are $1,200. That is, to me, more than they're actually worth. Another thing is the new stuff. So with the Star Path ending, we're going to have the new update in April. And I guess we're leaning more towards the end of April when it comes to the new update. Which I'm wondering what Gameloft is thinking. If they're releasing the update, I'm going to say it's probably around the 18th of April when they're going to release Speedstorm. Why would you release 2 games that are going to obviously butt heads with one another? If I were the head of Gameloft, and I'm not, but if I were, I would release Speedstorm during the lull of Dreamlight Valley, like after the update has been out for a while, then release Speedstorm in that little time window where people aren't really doing a lot in Dreamlight Valley. Like right now, this would be the perfect time to release Speedstorm because everyone, just about everyone, has completed the update. And now they're looking for something to do, and Speedstorm would be great. That's, how I see it, but, don't release, yet another game.
Morning, bright, big, beautiful world.
Wow, that was odd. Who was that? Who said that? Is that Olaf? Oh, it was Olaf. But yeah, don't release a game that's going to compete with your other game during the height of the update. I would wait until there was a lull and then release it. That way you've got 2 games going, but, and they're both at their peak, right? That's when I would release it, but I don't work for Gameloft. That would be my marketing strategy, but I'm not a game dev, so. Nothing else going on for Dreamlight. We have the contest going on, of course. Started yesterday, and it has been receiving quite a bit of responses. Not so much on the shorts. I was expecting that Dreamlight Valley would do well on the shorts, and I'm looking at the analysis here from yesterday. The Dreamlight Valley short that I had the trivia question on only got 16 views. That's it. 16 views. Whereas the Hogwarts Legacy short got well over 1,000 views. So I don't know. That I'm gonna try another trivia question on a short today from this video and see where that fares as far as the shorts goes. Um, so I will do that. I will ask the trivia question and then I'll put it up on a short as well. The trivia question, speaking of that, let's get to that. Yesterday was what is the name of Maleficent's pet raven? Now I kind of hinted to that yesterday because I've been playing the beta of a game this that came out on Friday, and it was Diablo 4. Diablo 4 what is the game that I'm playing. I'll be playing it again today because there's 3 rewards, a couple of titles, and a pet wolf that you get if you reach level, at least 2 of the rewards, if you reach level 20 during the beta. Now that's a lot of gameplay for one weekend trying to get to level 20. I think I'm level 5. So if you're playing the beta and you want those rewards, you have to get to level 20 to get the wolf pet and one of the titles that will carry over to the retail game. But you have to reach level 20, I think, by the end of the beta. I think that's both beta weekends, but I like to get things done. So I'll be trying to complete that today. Of course, I'll be recording it and putting it up on YouTube. The experience of the beta, hitting level 20, and doing some dungeons, perhaps. But anyway, I did hint towards the name of Maleficent's raven because the raven's name is Diablo. So that is the answer to today's trivia question. The new question I'm going to ask right now for tomorrow, and if you are watching, if you're reading the trivia, if you are, let me say this correctly, if you are reading and watching, no, not reading, because you're not reading, I'm the one reading. Why am I using the word reading? Because I'm reading it? That's why. All right, let's get that correct. If you are watching the trivia question on a short right now, please do not answer the trivia question in the shorts comments. Answer the trivia question on the main video the short was taken from. The link will be in the description below. Answer it only there. If you answer the short or the trivia question on the short, I will not accept the points and they will not be counted. So answer the trivia question on the main video that the short comes from, and I'll leave the description, the link in the description. The question for today is, what are the names of Cruella's henchmen in 101 Dalmatians? What are the names of Cruella's henchmen in 101 Dalmatians? If you are listening to this trivia question on a short, do not answer it on the short. I will not accept the answer from a short. I don't know if I've got that right or not, but yeah. That's the... because I can't count them, right? Because I'd have to go around and count... whereas I count the first 6 people that answer correctly from the comments section on the main video, the one that you're watching right now, is where it should be posted. So I think I've made that clear, so hopefully. All right, let's get to the trivia here. See who's got Diablo. Comments. Yes, let us see what people are saying today. We have our first comment is from Rebecca Bannon, and Rebecca is answering a question from Nikki from 2 weeks ago. Nikki says, do you know if the palace will come back into the store? I haven't been able to get back on until now, and it's refreshed items. Yes, it is active right now. The palace has returned. And Rebecca says the same thing at Nikki. It is currently for sale. It is currently for sale in the premium shop right now. It will be ending in 3 days. You've got 3 days Nikki to to purchase it. And I'm sure if they've already brought it back once, I'm sure it will return again. It seems that they are going to be repeating because they play that trick with you where they're like, oh, it's only available for a limited time. Well, everything in the premium shop is available for a limited time. They never say that but it will be back again. They want you to think you're never going to get it because they say for a limited time only, which means, oh, you probably, if you don't get it now, forget it. You're done. But they never say that it's going to come back, and it has come back within a month of its initial release. So yeah, I'm sure it will be back again. Darcy Digiacomo says, "Good morning. Maleficent's Raven is Diablo." Yes, you are correct. Number one. Thank you so much. It breaks my heart to know that the shelters do such horrible things. Oh, that's a soft spot for me. It is. Most animal shelters, at least the high kill shelters, are horrible. They're just horrible. And I kind of went on a little bit of a tangent about this yesterday, and I was talking to one of my friends about it, and I was having her like kind of listen to my show yesterday. And I said that, I called people monsters, but that's what I believe. If you're killing something every day, that pretty much makes you a monster, right? Can you imagine what these people are like in these animals' eyes? They're the death bringers. That's exactly what they do. And if you're a death bringer, you're a monster. How do you? And again, I'm going to say to these people that harm these animals every day, how do you sleep at night? How do you live with yourself? I couldn't do it. That's just me. Because no, I could not. I do not like. Even spiders, even insects, I do not like to take lives. I'll put them outside. If I have, I don't want to harm anything. So I don't know how people do it. So yeah, they are horrible places, Darcy. And I hate to bring that to this channel because it is so upsetting to me. And so there was a person that asked, how do you deal with it? And I said, I really have a hard time dealing with that, seeing that. And while I try to remain a positive person, it's just a negative I can never get rid of because I can't stop them all. If I could, I would. So it's always a constant negative in my life. And negatives bring me down, especially ones that cost the lives of innocent animals. They bring me down. So yeah. Thank you so much for asking, Darcy. Holly Larson says Diablo is the pet raven's name. That is accurate and true. Thank you, Holly. You are number 2. Remember, we only take 6. The first 6 get the points for the day. There, now I can speak again. My voice is wavering a little bit. So we do have Holly Larson is number 2. Thank you, Holly. You are number 2 of 6. We have Kristy Crow. Diablo the Raven. Cute. Kristy Crow was talking about Diablo the Raven. I like that. Yes, that is number 3. Kristy, thank you so much. You are number 3 for today. Kristy Crow says, you're running a heater and I'm running an AC. Yeah, I know. That's what happens. When you live in different places. The Northeast is cold right now. It's supposed to get warmer, but hopefully soon I will be running you know what? I really don't like running the AC. It makes me sick. I wake up with like a headache because it's cold. So I rarely run it that cold. Kristy says he used to love coding. She's referring to her husband who used to do or who does coding programming work. She says he used to love coding, but there's so many changes. Yeah, it's a tough world. The computing world is a tough world to live in. It's everyone is anything that is popular will always be tough because there's a lot of competition. That goes for computer programming. That goes for YouTube, big time. I get a lot of hate from people that are on other like YouTube channels because they don't like competition. They get mad at you for for taking their revenue, their viewers. I'm like, you know what? You can share viewers. Viewers can watch more than one video. They can watch more than one channel. But people get territorial when it comes to this kind of stuff. But yeah, it is what it is. Dakota says Maleficent's pet raven is Diablo. Thank you. You are number 4, Dakota. Thank you so much. 2 more, and that will be it for today's point. So let's see. And here's number 5. Priscilla Alviar says trivia is Diablo, and good morning. Good morning, Priscilla. Good to see you again, my friend. You are number 5. 1 more to go. One more person guesses Diablo, and that will close out the points for today. Peter Ferguson says you can go to art school today. He's commenting on the contest begins. Are you referring to my thumbnail, Peter? Are you inferring that I need art school? Is it that bad? You know what? I took some art classes because when I first started at university, I was in animation for the first year, and that required art classes and drawing classes, and so I have gone a little bit to art school. I can draw. I'm just not really great at the thumbnails at 4 o'clock in the morning because you have to create a new thumbnail for just about every video. I try to do them for almost all videos, but sometimes I just get lazy and say, I'm not doing a thumbnail today. I just can't. I can't do it. But doing a thumbnail with Adobe Illustrator or even through Photoshop at 3:30 in the morning is a challenge. It's a challenge, so I try to get it done. So what are you saying, Peter? What are you trying to tell me? I need art school because I have a terrible thumbnail? I don't think that has anything to do with art school. I think it's more or less a programming school or how to work Adobe kind of school. But I get you. I appreciate you. The comment's a comment. Thank you so much, Peter. Miss, I don't know what that name is. Yanola? Miss Yanola 888 says, hello, Miss Yanola 888. Miss Yanola says, I'm definitely joining. Are the videos with keywords and trivia already uploaded? Yeah, there are some. I definitely have some keyword videos that are there right now, and the trivia questions I ask every day on this show, The Daily Show. So you will hear a new trivia question every morning on The Daily Show. And today's trivia question are what in the movie 101 Dalmatians, the original, okay? The original is what I'm talking about, not like the new live action movies. So the original cartoon, 101 Dalmatians, what are the names of Cruella's henchmen? She had 2. All right, so what are their names? That's the trivia for today, Miss Yanola 888. And we will have one every day on the Daily Show. We'll have a new trivia up until the last time I will have one will be on March. The last time I'll ask the question for trivia will be on April 24th. The answer will be read on the 25th of April, and the winner will be announced on the 26th. So the last trivia question will be asked on April 24th, and the answer will be given on April the 25th. All right. So we have plenty of trivia questions to go between now and then. And they are worth 10 points apiece. Whoever has the most points at the end of the month on the 26th of April. Is that right? 25th of April. Whoever has the most answers on the 25th of April will be the winner of the... For trivia, it's going to be for a $50 unless you put a picture with my name inside an animal shelter. Not on the outside. Don't drive by an animal shelter and put my name in your car window and say, oh, look, I'm at an animal shelter. No, got to be inside and you have to be volunteering. So please, don't try that trick where you're like just standing out in the parking lot. I'm at an animal shelter, Greymane. That will not count. That will not count. Okay? I want people inside of shelters and helping. All right? So if you do that one time, I will add $50 onto the $50 win. If you win trivia, you have to win the trivia first. So you have to play and have all the points. You have to win trivia. I mean, you don't know how many points anyone else is going to have. We have some people here, okay, and I can name a few right now, that play trivia every day. All right? So sometimes they miss. Sometimes they're not in the top 6. Sometimes they're not here for the day. So, you know, if you're playing every day or if you're playing regularly, you have a chance of winning. And if you tie them at the end of the month and they haven't gone to a shelter, you will win automatically if you come to a tie, right? Say that you tie trivia points at the end of the month with someone. Someone has, all the points, and then they come up against someone else that has tied them. If the person that tied them has gone to a shelter once and they haven't gone at all, the person that went to the shelter will automatically break the tie and win the tie. Okay? Because that's the focus of this channel is, trying to save animals' lives from animal shelters and encouraging people to volunteer, to get out there and spend some time in the shelter. So that is the focus of this channel, and it will always be the primary focus. So if you do that once and you win the trivia contest at the end of the month, you will get an extra $50 on top of the $50 win. That's $100. If during the course of the contest, which runs for 5 weeks, if you go one time each week and you post the pictures on my Facebook 5 times, not the same picture, it's got to be different, you will win another 50. So total, at the end of the month, the possible maximum total you can win is $150 for trivia if you go to an animal shelter and you win the trivia. There you go. I know it's a little more complicated, this month, but I have to do something to get people out and into shelters and helping. Okay, so if I gotta throw money at it, well, then so be it. There's money thrown. Okay, thank you, Miss Yanola 888 for the question. I know I just threw up a complicated answer, but Angela Davis says, good morning. The name of the raven is Diablo. I hope you have a magical day. Yes, that is the answer, and you are number 6. That closes out the trivia points for today. Thank you so much, Angela. Miss Yanola has got a couple of bell emojis here on Wand Mastery for Hogwarts. I think there was I think there was a keyword in that one. I'm going to give you guys a hint. Let's see, keyword, everyone that has keywords, I see your keywords, and they will be announced later on, I think tomorrow. Alright, so I have got your keywords. Kristy Crow says, have you played all the Diablo games? I have. I've played them all. Yes. Some of them I've played a lot. I have not played any, but I've always been intrigued by it. It's a great story. If listen, if you're watching my Diablo videos, I'll tell you, they are very, very, they have a lot of violence in them, okay? They have a lot of violence. So if I want to warn, they're not for kids. But a lot of kids play them. But they have, a lot of, especially in the cutscenes. I mean, this latest game is, whew, it's even strong for me. So yeah, but I have played them all. It's a great story, though. There's one thing about Blizzard. They know how to tell a really good story, especially in their cutscenes. Very cinematic. They could make a movie if they wanted to. Let's see, more keywords. Okay, and let's see, we have a comment from Pink Rose. Pink Rose says, "Good morning. Trivia is Diablo. Yes, but you're number 7. uh, have a magical day." Well, thank you, Pink Rose. Thank you so much. I appreciate you saying that. Pink Rose says, "That's something I agree with you about." Oh, is there some things you don't agree with me about? Please tell me those ones. Pink Rose says, "That's something I agree with you about when it comes to making games. Devs have to get paid." Yes, indeed. I don't see a problem with cosmetic skins. No, not at all. Not at all. And as I said earlier, I mean, I love the posters, but they're just too darn expensive. Even though I bought them, luckily I had an excess of moonstones, and I just said, well, you know what? I like the way the posters look, and they look great in a room. But 3 of them for 1,200 is very high price. But I still bought them. I'm not saying that I'm, a smart person. I'm gonna go spend money no matter what. Devs have to get paid. I don't see a problem with cosmetic skins. Yes, that's true. If you want it, get it or don't. That's very, very true. That's exactly right. And you don't need them, but if you want them, grab them. You don't have to. But that's the entire. That's the whole. As they say, that's the whole deal, right? You don't have to buy them. It's just if you want to. Pink Rose says your voice raised because you were excited. Oh, well. Really? I still want to hear about the other things that you don't agree with me on, Pink Rose. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Angela Davis. Oh, okay. I can't read that. That's a keyword. And Holly Larson has a keyword. So that is it for the questions, comments, opinions. And I gotta go grab this flower because it's bothering me. I keep staring at it. Oh, there's 2 of them here. Let me grab those. Let me grab that. Let me grab this. Let me get rid of this stuff. All right. Let us go to the store and check out the goods for today and then end this video because they've been getting a little lengthy lately. With the contest comes a lot of comments, so I'm happy to see it, but I don't want to be here for an hour because I know you guys will get tired of me and just turn me off at 10 minutes, which means you're probably already gone. All right, let's go in and check out the store really quick. Today in the showcase window for 16,000. That's a lot of cannolis. A futuristic red jumpsuit from Wally.
Bye-bye now.
Goodbye, Scrooge. I think Scrooge should have those posters in his store. That'd be awesome. 8,000 for the green floral jumpsuit from Tangled.
Goodbye now. Toodaloo.
900 for the brown artist satchel from Tangled. But we are running late today. Woo! It's good though because that way it varies the trivia. I said I was going to vary that I was only going to take the first 6. I wasn't going to do the top and in the bottom half. The first 3, the last 3, because I'm going to vary the times of the daily show. It's not going to be like the afternoon show, but it's going to be sometimes late in the morning, sometimes early in the morning. That way it varies the schedule. 1,125 for the Black Wild West kerchief. That's pretty cool. I like that. I guess I'll buy it. It's laggy here today. Once again. 4,000 for the green high-tech trainers from Wally. Scrooge, why is your store always so laggy lately? 10,000 for the
Greetings, neighbor.
Pirates tricorn hat. The first item I ever bought in Dreamlight Valley was that hat. I had it on for the first few videos. Then I changed over to the top hat. I enjoyed this one better.
Dear.
White, there's a boat on my shirt. Tank top. Toy Story.
Oh,
There's a boat on my shirt.
thank you kindly.
We have for 25K, pink candy laden skirt from Wreck-It Ralph.
Bye-bye.
1,500 for the yellow
Greetings,
flannel jacket.
neighbor.
2,400 for
Good idea.
the scarlet patterned cushioned chair. That's nice. I'm gonna buy that. I like chairs.
Bye-bye now.
750
Greetings,
for the
neighbor.
blue and green marble flooring. Always buy flooring, so I'm gonna take that.
Bye. Thank you kindly.
We have here 6,400
Good day, dear.
for the Norwegian spruce rope hanger.
Aw, yeah.
3,200
idea.
for the dorm window from Monsters Inc.
Bye-bye now.
2,400 also for the
greetings,
little
neighbor.
Mikey plush toy.
Thank you kindly.
1,000
Oh,
for the
greetings,
rectangular frame
neighbor.
from Mickey and Friends.
Ah,
Oh, this lag is ridiculous.
goodbye now. Toodaloo.
675 for the
Greetings,
tiny
neighbor.
chair from Mickey and Friends.
Oh,
360 for the
greetings,
dustbin
neighbor.
from Mickey and Friends.
Ah,
450 for the
Hello.
large white couch.
oh, thank you kindly.
3,200
Good
for
idea.
the hanging pans.
Bye-bye now. Good day, dear.
The dirty chandelier will run you about 1020.
Ah,
4,600
Good
for
idea.
the silver maple branch woven bed.
oh. Thank you kindly.
And 8,800 for the
greetings,
carved wood table from the Lion King. That's going to do it
Goodbye
for
now.
Scrooge's daily inventory. Let's go outside.
Well, I've certainly gone into the...
All right, everyone. I hope you all have a wonderful last day of winter. Get out there and enjoy it. Have a magical Sunday, of course. It is the last day of the weekend. Take some of that magic, spread it to your friends, your family, your pets, and your local community. Get out there, visit some places in your town, go to the movie theater, go to the grocery store, and when you do, wish someone a magical day. Make their day, because that's how we change the world. You know that. I hope you all have perfect first of spring in the morning. Of course, we'll be here on the Daily Show. And get out there and share these videos, please. Please, please, please. Share the video so we can get more people into shelters and save more lives. I'll see you guys in, I guess, Diablo 4 videos today. We're going to be doing that a lot just to get to level 20. And, of course, on the Daily Show tomorrow morning. I'll see you all then.